I mean, I don't have bad memories from those days, actually. Like, you know, back then too, AIDS was just starting to come into the picture, and so like I don't even think we knew what was hitting us at that point. Really, that is what it was. We didn't know what was about to happen. The first mention of it was in Calgary, so it had to be in '81, maybe. I remember somebody saying, "Oh, be careful with you going down there." Or no, he said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to this convention. There'll be 2,000 gay men in that room. I'm going to have such a good time." And somebody said, "And just be careful of the gay cancer." The gay cancer was what I remember that specifically. It wasn't even called AIDS, or back then, I don't even think it had a name, because it really didn't come into being until '84, but this was pre-'84. Well, I didn't get diagnosed until '93, although I do believe I seroconverted probably around '81, '82, right around that same early time. But my first partner, when he was diagnosed, is when I finally had, okay, it's time. We were told back then, like, if you got AIDS, you were dying, right? Because there was, basically, I mean, some people survived. Well, I did, but a lot of people didn't. So, like, you couldn't, if you had if you had started investing money to look at, well, why would you? Like, you don't have a future. So you took that money and spent it. You couldn't get life insurance. People cashed in their life insurance because, like, why? That's why so many of people at my age don't have any security as we're becoming seniors. Like, I can't retire. It never caused me any sort of depression, or I never thought negative. But I'm fortunate, because I acknowledge that. To me, it was more, okay, how can I make this better, right? Like, even when I got finally tested positive, I was concerned about a partner who was much, basically on his deathbed at that moment. So that's why it didn't depress me. I can't answer that. Marrying 2 husbands to this disease is, and how I can be that resilient, I have no idea what my secret is. Positive mental attitude, maybe? I have always been one to say, I can't take without giving. So when I started receiving services and getting things and getting benefits, of each support and benefits, I saw ways that I could give back, and so that just was a natural fit, and that's how it's happened. It just seems to have snowballed. Oh, well, my proudest moment is the work on U equals U and convincing the Canadian government to endorse the U equals U statement, which made Canada the first country in the world to do so. So that is probably my proudest achievement. The gay community was just starting to deal with the HIV pandemic, and we were gathering together to support each other going through trauma. We were going through trauma, quite honestly, and we gathered together to support each other. That has changed now, where it's more professionals that have taken over that. I still sometimes think the other way was better. There was more heart in it, I think, sometimes, and certainly more support, whereas I think support for people with HIV is really dwindling.
Do you think that kind of knowledge and history is kind of getting lost as the years go on?
I think it can get lost very easily. I don't think it's getting lost yet, but I think it can very easily. The people who began this movement in the '80s, many of them are gone now, and that history is slowly being erased. Not erased, but disappearing, or the memories of it are disappearing, or the experiences of the people who experienced it, or those people are disappearing. And that, to me, is sad, because there was a lot of good work done over the years.